just got all my chicken feed and my compost. I'm just driving it round to my plot. Unload that. Got a hell of a lot of things to do today. Let's hope no one stops me. Crawling round. You never know here because they've got lots of children on the site, and the last thing I want to do is run one of them little darlings over. I don't think I could live with myself. And they could come flying out of any one of these plots. You can't really see them. So you drive at a speed where if you hit them, they just bounce off your car without hurting them. Right, the eagle has landed. Oh dear. Bloody keys, I need to reduce them keys on that keychain. Right, I'm going to unload my car and we'll be right back. Well guys, I've just been to the allotment shop and just bought myself some of this clover. Got myself 4 bags of it, and I've just got some chicken food there. £7.10 for 20 kilos of that. That's pretty cheap. That it's normally about £8.5–9 quid. We obviously get it cheaper, we sell it cheaper. Compost is £4.60 a bag, but this stuff really is good. There's loads of ways you can use it. Like I say, multi-purpose. It's written all over the bag here. Clover multi-purpose compost. What I normally do, I sieve it out. The finer stuff I start the seeds off in. You know, germinating the seeds in. The other stuff, the loam, which is left over, the wiry stuff, goes into my hanging baskets, and that retains the moisture. It's really good stuff, that. Anyway, I've got another 4 bags there. I think there's a bag of 2 in there. I'm not too sure there's a bag here. Yeah, there's a bag here. As you can see, this greenhouse is a work in progress. What I'm going to be doing today is, well, we'll take you on a tour of the plot, and we're going to be working in that greenhouse. I'm going to try and get these chilies, what are in there, into that greenhouse there. So we've got to clear all the sunflowers out and what have you. I'm going to show you put the sunflowers into the plants along the back there. That's a lovely arch there, full of beautiful, I think they're called dogwood roses. Absolutely awesome, yeah. Anyway, let's go and shut my boot. Oh bloody hell. Oh, sorry. Oh look, another hat. That's a t-shirt because I'm going to get all sweaty in a minute. That's another one of these bloody shirts here, guys. I've got about 20 of them, brand spankers. Like I say, I do like wearing the same clothes, but not the same clothes, but the same colour clothes. And again, these Wranglers, probably got about 10–15 pair of them. And them shoes there, them trainers they are. I think I've got about 6 pairs of them. Identical. Everything's identical. Stops me having to think when I get out of bed what I'm going to wear. Because I know what I'm going to wear. I'm going to wear these sort of things. So, anyway, first things first, let's get these into the shed down at the bottom. Them, I'm not too sure where the hell they're going. We'll figure a place for them anyway. And then we'll have at it with the sunflowers. So yeah, we'll take you on a tour, do the sunflowers, and introduce you to my mate Buttercup, and we'll talk about the weather. As you can see, very overcast today so far. It keeps changing though. It was raining before and the sun was out a bit before that. So anyway, onwards and upwards. Let's get this lot into the back shed. So I'm pouring myself a cup of coffee. I'm having a sit down. Them bags weigh so well. They're not heavy, but when you're lifting enough of them, bloody heavy, they really are. Anyway, we've got the 4 compost bags in that greenhouse. I'm going to tell you a little story about them later on. The chicken feed are in the containers in my shed at the back of the plot, right next to the chickens, so we don't have to faff about dragging the food from up here down to them. You know, it just takes time. So anyway, that's all sorted out. So I've just sat on my derriere here, nice cup of coffee, and just about to introduce you to what I've been doing a bit earlier in the week, and that was putting my sunflowers out. Now, I don't know if you can see the pole here. Oh God, I got the Allotment feeling then. You remember that where he takes the picture and there's a big spike that goes through the body? Now I'm going to step to the side here a bit. It only gets me in the shoulder now. But just to that side we've put a load of sunflowers, and to the opposite side they're in the planter. So I'm going to show you me doing that. After I've done that, that gives me then the opportunity to finish the back greenhouse off, and then I can bring all the chilies and peppers, or a lot of the chilies and peppers, out of this middle greenhouse and take them and put them into the back greenhouse behind me. And then that's one greenhouse completed. This will be the second greenhouse completed. The greenhouse on my brother's plot is the third one, which is already completed, and then there's this one here at the front of my plot, which still needs a bit of work. So let's show you what we've been doing. So as you see, as we come into the greenhouse, these are my little Leo sunflowers. There's 36 pots there. There's some of them have got 2 or 3 sunflowers in them. They grow to between 18 inches and a metre high. They don't grow very big. Sometimes they have just 1 flower, other times they have multiple flowers. We will be putting them out sometime in the next, well, we're going to be putting some out tonight, and we'll put some out tomorrow. Then we can bring the chilies what are in the middle greenhouse into where they're supposed to be inside here. I will remove them Zabaroon banana shallots. I'll find somewhere for them as well. And yeah, then this greenhouse will be finished. But yeah, these are my sunflowers, and that I've got to put in me planters. Basically, that's where they're going. So we're going to scatter them around the plot, and you're going to see me doing a bit of that in a moment. It's a bit tight under here, but as you can see, I put my sunflowers in, and these 2 or 3 to a pot here, and put them into these planters. So I'm going to show you me doing 1 or 2 of them, and you know, you don't need to see me doing them all. I've just been doing a bit of weeding at the back here. You can't really see it from the front, but and like I say, I'm in the process of just getting these sunflowers in. Do a bit of a tidy up here, and then we'll move on, do the other side. But yeah, today I'm putting my sunflowers in, and these are what I'm putting them into these planters. We do it every year, so you know, and we get the same results. We get some nice flowers. So I'm going to have at it, and I'll set the camera up, show you me doing 1 or 2 of them, and then we'll have a look at them when they're all done. Yeah, these will look absolutely awesome a bit later on in the year. Little Leo. You don't even have to water them in. The ground's absolutely sodden, so that's a good thing. There's several in that pot there. You can tell the pot bound. And like I say, just move them to one side. There's a lot of bulbs in here, spring bulbs as well. You can feel them when you're moving them about the planters, but it doesn't do them any harm. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I can swing the camera up a bit more. I'll show you me doing 1 more. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to continue down the line putting these in. So I don't know if you see much of that, but we've got them all in there now, and there's probably about 5 or 6 to each of these planters. They only grow to 18 to 30 inches high. Hopefully we'll get more than one flower on each of them. Sometimes you only get one flower, other times you get 6 or 7 flowers. It all depends really. What I normally do is take the ones that have got more flowers and put them to one side for next year. However, we've done this side here and we've done the other side now, but I've still got 2 more trays of these little Leos, so we're going to scatter them around the plot. Quick look at the rhubarb. Rhubarb's coming on a treat again. Gooseberries on the gooseberry bushes there, or trees there. Yeah, they're trees them guys, gooseberry trees. Don't know if you can see the gooseberries at all on them. Almost ready for picking. Anyway, we got the sunflowers in. That's the main thing. There they are. Let's have at it. Well, there we go. We cleared this side of the greenhouse. I've cleaned all the trays. I'm going to put some drip trays in here next, and then I bring the chilies and peppers in here. I'm going to bring probably 12. Put 3 to each drip tray. You see these drip trays there, that one there? Well, I'm going to put 4 in here and then put the chilies into them, and I water from the bottom, you see. I don't water from the top, and you'd be amazed how well they do grow. I will start to give them a feed. I've just fed these with some comfrey tea, and they're full of flowers. We left the doors open so the bees can come in and pollinate all the flowers, although all you have to do really is do that, tap the frame, and all the pollen will spread around the greenhouse and pollinate them for you. But we'll leave the doors open nonetheless, let the bees pollinate them. Same with all the other greenhouses. Right, I'll go and get my drip trays and then we'll be right back, and we'll set the chilies up in here. So I just put the drip trays in, and there's the first of the chilies. And as you can see, there's chilies on them already, and lots of flowers. I just took the shelf down here, shelves there. I'm going to put all my chilies in here now, and then what I do is I top the drip trays up with some water, and I think they do really well. But as you can see, that one's pretty good. Anyway, let's go and get the rest of them. I think there's about 12 of them in total, what I'm going to put in here. Well, there you go guys, the chilies are out the middle greenhouse and now into the back greenhouse. They've got a lot of light in here, so they do well. There's a lot of flowers on them. And down that end there's a few chilies. However, these ones in the middle here have been struggling because they've not been able to get the light. We're not going to water them today because these are sodden. Unfortunately, I've overwatered them, so we'll leave them to dry out a bit, and I think they'll pick up. And now I can see what's going on, so I will give them a drink of comfrey tea in about a week's time. But these are all sorted now into this greenhouse. The tomatoes, I gave them an haircut last week. I will be coming in here again to give them another haircut. What we do it along the bottom. We cleared all the leaves from the bottom, which creates airflow around the base of the tomatoes, and it stops them from getting blight. So that's another thing I've got to do in here. But right now, this greenhouse is good to go. I've just got to plant them Sabroon banana schlots over there, and that's it. Right, job's a good one. So there you go, little Leo's in, chilies are in, and not before time too. Anyway, next video I'm going to do is take you on a tour of the plot. We're going to look inside all the greenhouses, how everything looks and what have you. I'm going to take you around the plot and show you everything, how everything's growing. And after that, we're going to come back here and I'm going to tell you about something that I forgot to do this year. I can't believe I actually forgot, but you're going to hear in a moment or two. So let's show you what the plot looks like. Lots and all. Well guys, as you can see, a lot of cloud in the sky today. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. It's been really mild. Thought we'd take on a bit of a walk around. I've put the compost and everything away now. Flowers are looking awesome, these lilies. And so are these primroses here. And the geraniums are flowering here. Yeah, these are absolutely awesome. We'll go in there in a minute. Come in here, the astilbe, more primroses and what have you. This is the catch-all at the moment. There's the compost. I'll tell you more about what I'm going to do with that shortly. We've got to clear all this out of here. Well, the cucumbers are staying in, some of the tomatoes, but these cabbages and what have you have got to come out, and so are these. I've got to plant these are my next things. These are the leeks, and you know, there's about 12-14 inches high. They need to go out. Some more chilies over there, peppers and what have you here. The grapes are doing well, and some of them are even ripening down there. There's Manny and the shipwrecked cat. That's the dummy, that, by the way guys. It's made out of cardboard and what have you. Keep getting asked about that. It's been in here as long as Manny, the mannequin's been in here. I don't know even why I've got that in there now. You can't really see him from the outside, and the only person what used to trick everybody was old Jimmy. Used to spend half an hour talking to him, and then realised when I come walking round the corner it was a dummy. So this is the middle greenhouse, and as you can see we've got tomatoes here now, so I'm going to be giving these some comfrey tea shortly. Notice how they've got the marigolds with them. It keeps all the green fly and what have you away. Again, all along here. We took all the chilies out of here. There's a cucumber. Didn't realise it was that big until we moved them all out of the way. The buckets stay in here and climatised, and we don't shock the plants. And as you can see, they're full of flowers. Door's been open, so the windows are open, so bees can come in and pollinate everything. We've been eating some strawberries. There's a few strawberries left. The bloody what's names get them, the jackdaws. Anyway, let's come back this way. I say we've got marigolds in all these buckets here. We've planted a load of these sunflowers in these beds here. This is me, like I said, this is my strawberry bed, and there's a few currants in here as well. All these what you see coming up here now are gladiolas, and we've got these ones there, these taller things there, these are yellow flag irises, and we've got some poppies here, and these are sedum. In and between them you've got cosmos, and these are all my gooseberries here. Gooseberries, more currants. That bed there's full of currants. Bloody wood pigeon then on the feeders. Again, this bed, rosemary's all along here, right the way along. I've been saving them for a friend of mine, Pam. That's if the squirrels don't eat them all. Some seeds off the, oh, what do you call them? Lupins. More currants there. This here is foxglove. Roses are doing wonderful here. They're beautiful roses, but look at them roses up there, guys. That's on the arch, that. Again, we got more cosmos in here, more lupins. Inside here, if you come down here, you can see these beds now all along here. We've got the sunflowers, and same on the opposite side. These have got a few sunflowers in as well. There's different flowers. Couple of sunflowers up there, couple of marigolds and what have you. Bloody lupin. Anyway, let's come into here. Well, we've already given this an haircut. We're going to be taking the tops off there shortly. There's lots of flowers. Swinging round, here's all my chilies, or some of my chilies. The ones in the middle have been suffering because they didn't get enough light, but they're doing okay. We took everything out of here. They need to go out. They're Zabroon banana shallots, so I'll be sticking them out shortly. The grapevines actually got up to the top there, so it'll be along there by the end of the year, hopefully. That's the new grapevine. It's about a year and a half old, that now. You can see chilies on these, peppers. The ones down there are a lot better, but the ones in the middle are a bit iffy at the moment, but they will recover. Anyway, moving on. These are my broad beans, and as you can see, there's some nice beans there already. You can hear my girls squawking. We'll go in there in a bit. I might have a little clip to show you the girls. Kamikaze bloody chickens. These will be coming out shortly. These are the elephant garlic. They're the alliums. Couple of alliums there flowering. This here is catnip. Encourage the cats to come over here. Shut up! Good God, you noisy buggers. Anyway, since this last episode, we put the sweet corn in. As you can see, the sweet corn's doing absolutely fantastic here. These are my dahlias. We took the fleece off what was on them, and just look at them, guys. These look awesome. These will be beautiful shortly. My lucifer here, just colour flowers on these, absolute Bobby Dazzlers. Again, we've got over here, we've got lemon balm, and we've got, I need to deadhead them carnations. This is I always forget what it's called. It grows on the bloody monuments of Angkor Wat. Jasmine. So this is my jasmine climbing up here. The birds are fledged out of these boxes. I have got a video, I will show you that eventually. Moving on down here. There's hundreds of frogs in there, but as soon as they hear me, they've gone. Again, this is lemon balm, yellow flag irises. Just behind me, we've got some gooseberries. I've took the gooseberries off that one there. These are my apples. These are bramleys, these two trees here. Always do them in pairs. Coming down here to my cabbages. These are the oh God, Savoy. Some roundhead cabbages and some cone cabbages, and we do need to take this net and lift it up now because it's stopping the celery from growing. There's a lot of pods on these peas here. But none of these are going to make it home. I'll just be eating these when they come on, as soon as I see them, and they fatten up. So these are doing well, full of pods all the way along. This is where I'm going to put my leeks sometime in the week. Again, onions, they're doing okay, they're filling out a bit. Just over here we've got more celery and celeriac. The celery's on this side, celeriac's on the opposite side. Next thing got to be coming out of these shallots. And once these are out, then we're going to be putting some cabbages in there. I'm going to have to figure something out to cover them up, to protect them. Potatoes, well, we've put this fencing round just to stop them flopping all over everywhere. It does me bloody head in when they do that. We made a big boo-boo about this. I'll tell you more about this in a bit when we get back round to the other side. Again, pumpkins. And we've added another two. We've added a butternut squash, one other butternut squash over there. Something happened to that one. But the others, the jack-o'-lanterns, that one there's in the middle is courgette, and these are petit pois. I think that's how you say it. And over there in the compost bin is the Atlantic giants. They will be growing over here shortly. I need to do something with my blueberries. That blueberry needs sorting out as well. Yeah, the plot's looking fairly good. The trees are full of fruit, apples everywhere. Looks like that bloody food bank's going to have a time of their life this year. There's even more this year than there was last. We've had a few windfalls on the ground here, but you always get that June drop, unfortunately. We tidied up the rhubarb. That bloody wood pigeon there, yeah, it's a bloody wood pigeon just there, unbelievable. Anyway, you can see where we've put the sunflowers in these pots here. Here's the rhubarb, we tidied it. This is the next load of gooseberries I'm going to be collecting. These are almost ready to take these. Just look at them there, guys. Absolute bobby dazzlers. All on gooseberry, gooseberry, gooseberry. These are rhubarb. These are my currants. More sedum along here. I do like this. It's a beautiful pink flower. These are my white currants. I'm going to be getting in there and help get all my white currants, my red currants. These are me, if you look through here, we've already picked a load off, but if you look through there you can see these are raspberries. Raspberries everywhere there. Need to tie these up. It's a bit of a disaster on that side, but I can live with it. Again, more cosmos here. Again, cosmos, mixture of cosmos, and these are yellow flag irises. And this thing here, I'm going to have to move it eventually, but this is my Golden Delicious. I've even got a couple of apples on. I thought I took all the apples off this year to give it a chance to, to grow, but yeah, I must have missed them ones down there. Hanging baskets are looking good. Look at that bloody water there. That's all the rain we've had this week. Absolute crazy. Again, more cosmos, back of the greenhouse here. You can see. Here's the thing I want to show you. I don't think I've shown you. Oh yeah, I did, sorry. Last episode. These are all me marigolds in here as well. People don't normally see them here. It's only me who know these little secret places, and just catch your eye when you turn round the corner. Absolutely wonderful. Water butt. Bloody hell, that's full. That was empty the other day. So there we go. That's what the plot's looking like. I've got to repair my bench there, and I do need to get coming here. I do need to get all these are my leeks, guys. Anyway, I'm going to continue watering, and like I say, we'll get all this sorted out very shortly. Get all these out. More geraniums there, and them there are lavender. I need to get them out. But as you can see, got a glut of grapes here. Anyway, onwards and upwards. So, dead that. That one's okay. Dead that. You dead them, you get more flowers. Leave you that picture there, the sun and the moon and the stars. You wouldn't believe that come from Sierra Leone. A friend of mine who was in the forces, he brought that one back for me, and he brought a smaller one which is on the smaller of the two sheds. Absolutely awesome. So as you see, everything's doing wonderfully. The gooseberries look really tasty, so do the raspberries. I've been eating them. Strawberries, I've been eating them. And I don't think them peas on them frames are going to get home, because they're just going to get, every time I go past them, pulling them off, so they're not going to last very long, so I might sow some more of them. Yeah, the big mistake I made this year. Now you've seen my potatoes, haven't you? First earlies, where my main crop. I haven't put them in pots, have I, guys? They're still in the back shed. I only just realised that yesterday, so that's why I've run and bought a load of compost. I could have gone into the shed here and got the compost out here, but it's a bloody bit wheelbarrow full of water there, and I could be mithered. So I went and bought a load, and that's what you see in the shed, and that's what that compost is for. I'm going to find myself 10 buckets, and I'm going to put, the potatoes don't look too bad actually, inside the shed. So what I'm going to do, put them into the buckets, and we're going to get some really late potatoes. I'll be doing that in the next episode. I just got to find somewhere where I can put them. So I think we'll get everything else in before we actually do them potatoes. Otherwise we're just going to have first earlies this year. Can't believe I forgot the buggers. Anyway, I did say I was going to show you the chickens. So we're going to nip back up there now and quickly have a look at the chickens, living the life of Larry. And I took I found some weeds and took them up, and where you're going to see him digging through the weeds and what have you in the greenhouse, and I can tell you they woof through them like nobody's business. So let's show you the chickens. What are you doing up there? Hey, what are you doing up there? You coming down? You coming down? She's thinking about it. These take some filling, these bloody water butts. Got a couple of them in here. Food over there, hanging off the floor. Try and keep everything off the floor, and that stops the rats from wanting to come in the pen. Are you pecking at? Yeah? Bugger. Another one here behind me. Very boisterous. Look at what she's doing up there. I think she wants to come down, but the problem is these are all in the way. She might come down now. Now she thinks the coast is clear. There you are. Absolute barn pot. Hey, aren't you? You keep pecking me, I'll have you. Oh. Go and do a bit of weeding and throw the weeds in for them. They love the weeds, and hopefully there's some weeds come up on my plot to feed them, and they like the little treats. What are you doing? Yeah. Well, as you can see, they're in fine feckle today, in tip-top form. This is the broody one. As you can see, she's scratching away there. Anyway, going to do a bit of weeding. I'll bring the weeds in and let them have a party. wonderful colours on them. Little buggers. What are they doing here? Happy chickens. Oh, there's some very happy chickens. These are the weeds that I've pulled up from around the edges of my plot. Not many, but they're all the weeds I've got. And yeah, the chickens really love them. There's all sorts of different weeds there. Look at them there getting stuck in. Happy chickens. Oh well. Onwards and upwards. Can't sit around watching these. Silly bugger. White one there. Somewhat spooked her. There's a barn pot who dived off the top of the coop before. As you can, oh, he's got something to say. Oh, there we go. Anyway, I did say I was going to put find some weeds for him, and I suggest that's what you do, guys. They don't like mare's tail, and they definitely don't like nettles. Everything else is pretty much good to go. I'll eat a lot. Yeah, kamikaze chicken, shoot the road rock. They can fly, chickens, you know. Not very far, but it bloody landed on my head. They are comical. If you watch them, they're funny. They really are. And what they say, don't work with animals and children. Well, I can blow that myth right out of the water, because the next thing I'm going to show you is my mate Buttercup, and that's where we're going to leave the video, where I'm going to leave you. So I'm sure this guy, what you're going to see in a moment, is going to be a superstar one day. If he keeps coming over and having a talk to me, he's going to be a megastar. But yeah, I've got a new mate, and he got really close. I wasn't bothered about that COVID-19, not a problem. Apparently he's immune to COVID-19. I wish everyone else was immune to it. But that's where we leave the video. That's where I'm going to leave you with this last clip. I hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about my mate Buttercup. And I'll see you all back here for some more next week. Like I said, we'll probably do a couple of harvests. I'll try and get them spuds out. I'll try and get the leeks planted, and some more cabbages out. There's a lot more to do. It's not all just sitting here and drinking coffee. So let's show you my mate Buttercup. Until next time, guys. Yeah, I just noticed we've got a crazy cat here. What are you doing, you? Where have you come from? Hey? Lucky bloody black and white cat. There's about 3 or 4 of them. What? What's up with you? What are you doing, eh? Hey, you come for a rub? What's your game, eh? What's your game? Hey? Got a lot to say. Hey, have you been fighting? Hey, have you been fighting with all the other cats? Hey? Hey? I know. What? Really? Am I that good looking? You've got good taste, haven't you, eh? He's only a young cat. Hey? Yeah, he's only a young cat. Definitely wants attention. Yeah, well, certainly likes his back being rubbed. Yeah. Yeah. You're molting, aren't you? Hey, you're molting. Look at you, bloody fur everywhere. Hey, fur everywhere. Definitely likes his back being, his neck being tickled. He's probably been fighting with other cats. Look at this here. It's not my cat. It's the first time I've seen him, really. Yeah. What? Yeah, meow to you, yeah. Are you going, ow, am I hurting you? Is that what you're saying, ow? You seem out like this, eh? Hey, don't you pinch my rosemary, you bugger. Have you been eating my catnip? Hey, I think I've got a friend here, guys. Look at this. Like I say, he's only a young mugger. He must be about 6 months old. I thought I seen him limping. He come limping down the path. Well, it looked like he was limping. I think he was just having me on. Yeah. just rubbing himself all over me. Do I stink that much, eh? Do I stink that much? Listen, I can't stand around here stroking you all day. Eh? Yeah. Yeah. Eh? Yeah, exactly. Well, guys, I've seen it all now. I've got buddy. The only thing what hasn't come over for the... I've had pigeons, I've had... You name it, hedgehogs, the whole 9 yards. Look at him here. Eh? Well, clearly... I think we're going to call you Buttercup. Eh? Oh, good scratch. Oh, do you want to scratch my back too? Do you? Do you want to scratch my back too? Oh, what? Oh, God. Look, you're an attention seeker. That's what you are. You're an attention seeker. You do real what you think. You do realise you're going to be a YouTube star, eh? Eh? Old Rusty. Sean from the Art Channel. Remember Rusty? Oh, we got Buttercup there. The steam coming off that sheet's over there. He's having a good lick and a good scratch. Anyway, guys, just thought I'd introduce you to the new moggy. He seems very pallid, doesn't he? Having a good scratch there. I hope he hasn't got any fleas. I'll soon find out. Licking his tail. Anyway, I'm going to leave him with that picture. I'll leave you with that picture. Looks like I've got a friend for life there. There's Buttercup over there, up to no good. Oops, sorry. Yeah, he's hangs around here quite a lot. What he's doing is Oi! You doing? Eh? What are you doing? Come on. Here he comes. What are you up to? Hey, up to mischief, aren't you? Eh? Coming over here to see me? Eh? Oh, he doesn't like. They mustn't like the feel of the. Have you seen out like this? Well, hello, hello. What? Hey, what's up with you, eh? Yeah, this is Buttercup. Oh, what are you doing, you silly bugger? Hey? Hey? Seems friendly enough, doesn't it? Hey? Coming to say hello. It's raining. We're both going to get wet, you know. Yeah. You need to go in that compost bin there and get warm and get dry. Yeah. You're seeing out like this, guys. Yeah. What? What? Yeah, I know. It's raining, isn't it? Yeah, it's raining. Yeah. And I'm getting soaked here. If I end up with a pneumonia and stroking you, if I end up with What? What? Oh, he's seen out like it, guys. He's jumped on me, buddy, eh? You think you are a chicken? Eh? Well, what would you believe this, eh? Eh? Bloody cat. Oh dear. Come on, I'm getting wet. Are you going to get up off me or what? Eh? You going to get up off me? We're getting wet. So you do realise we're getting wet. Come on, up you get. Go on you go. Get down. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm going. Are you coming? Eh? Well, come on. You should be going home, you. Eh? Never mind. Yeah, exactly. Where are you going? Don't walk underneath my feet. Yeah, are you going underneath there? What are you doing? Well, come on then. What? Come on. Oh, seen this. Being followed by a bloody cat. Hey? Come on then. No? Oh, there you go, licking your butt. Right, you stay there. I'm going. See you later. So from me and Buttercup, thanks for watching, guys. Like I say, he's a bit of a star, isn't he? He comes when he hears me. And I'm getting wet, so I'm disappearing. He's gone round the other side, leave him to it. Right, I'm just going to get me flask. There he is, underneath the wheelbarrow. he's keeping dry.